Alrighty, howdy folks, try this again. I just switched the battery in the camera and it was already dead, so I'd switch it again. But I just want to bring you in here real quick for an update. Been in here in the shop working. It's still, today it's chilly outside, it's raining. I ordered a lift a little over a month ago and it came in last week. So I've been in here in my spare time putting this thing together. I don't get a whole lot of spare time, but I got a little bit here and there. I bought it off Amazon. I'm not saying anything about it being good because I do not know. Didn't know they had them on Amazon, but that was like the cheapest place to get one. And you know me, I'm cheap. So we're gonna try it out. It's 10,000 pound weight limit on it. 2-post lift. As you can see there, I was putting some high quality hydraulic oil in it. I do have the lines run. There's cables and there's a line that runs underneath this middle plate here. Right now, as you can see, I am working on the arms to it right now. The other side is hooked up. I do not have that little pad hooked up. Yeah, I have a huge mess in here. Just ignore that. Because we're actively working on stuff in here while we're trying to tow cars. And yeah, so I need to get garage cleanup. Got a big box over there that we've been piling up with trash. Gotta get all that stuff out of there. So as soon as I get this done, I will probably go through and do a huge garage cleanup. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. I probably screwed up on something insulation, but we'll figure it out as we go. There's I know somebody that's probably looking for that. I'll put that in my pocket. But I'm gonna have to run some wiring to it. It is a 220 system, so I'm gonna have to run 220 from the breaker box over there. I'll probably run it up there and drop it down, because if we end up putting another lift here, I can put in a junction box up in here somewhere and tie into it. So I've still got to make sure. I mean, this is how it came. I would have thought that would have come with tape or caps or something. No, that's how it came. I'd say the hardest part so far was drilling the holes. I don't have them completely tight yet, so I just put them down in there and snugged them. That one sounds a little loose. Not really sure why. I beat the tar out of them, but yeah, concrete drilling is no fun, especially when you hook up your hammer drill that you've had for at least 20 years, and within the first couple inches of drilling, it just throws out sparks and dies. Won't come back on. Good old Black & Decker. But you know, I mean, I've had it for a very long time, so I'm getting a different drill, get some more bits. But yeah, that's a 3/4 inch concrete bit. So I had to use some step bits to bring it up. I did put some epoxy in there to kind of maybe help bond it. I don't know, we'll see how that works. I did scratch the crap out of this one. I stood this mast up with the tractor, and I had a piece of cardboard in between it and a bucket, and it slipped out and I didn't get it completely covered. When it was shipped to us, we had 2 of these end brackets right here that was holding everything together. I ended up bolting that back onto the top. There's a plate on there now with them bolts holding it, but that was up on top. And it kind of looked like a deer stand, to be honest with you. But I chained that to the tractor, so once I got the beam stood up, it wouldn't fall over and it would just hang on to the tractor. So then I had to climb back up here and take all that off. But yeah, that's what it is. That's where I'm at. Just putting it together, learning as I go. I've never had a good size. Well, I had a pretty good sized garage back home, but it had like an 8-foot ceiling, so you couldn't lift up a whole lot in there. And never had a lift. This is the first one, so this is going to be really cool. I know Nathaniel's really excited about it. He wants to get out here and, of course, put every car he's got on it to look underneath of it. But it's going to be pretty cool. I mean, I've been over to Jeff's house, Everything Auto, and used his before. When we first got going, we go over there quite a bit, do some work here and there, and that was part of the deal. I'll go over and didn't have any tows, we do some mechanic work, and then he would send our way. So very appreciative of that, helped get us going. But he does have a lift in his shop, and he is looking to get a bigger one. So this is going to be the trial. If this one works, he may go something like this. I'm thinking he may want a bigger one or a 4-post, because I know we talked about getting the trucks on it, but it would take more than this. This is just, like I said, this 10,000 pounds. So this, like my Chevy, I've got a 2500 HD 4-door Silverado. I think it's like 9,200 or 9,700 pounds. So this lift is capable of picking that land yacht up. Now it is a gas truck, so it's not a diesel. It's not going to be as heavy as like if it was a diesel truck. So probably won't be putting diesel trucks on it. Probably won't even be putting my Chevy on it, because it's big enough I can get underneath of it. So in a pinch, probably if we had to, we could do that. But usually the bigger stuff, they're easier to get under. But small stuff like this thing here, never mind the plate. Little girl brought me out some cookies to eat. But you know, stuff like this, you know, get that up there, change transmission and whatnot. But we'll see how this goes. I just want to bring you in real quick. I do not know the name brand. It's a K tool. I'm sure it's, I don't know. I never heard of it. Don't know anything about it. I did look up reviews and stuff. They were, I mean, it's a lift, so I just kind of went overkill. Go 10,000 pounds, we could work on cars. So my thought was, if we went overkill and bigger on it, it would be able to handle the small stuff without any problem. So I'm going to get in here and get to turning on some of these bolts and get some of this stuff going. So what I got to do is I have to get this little gear off right here, and it fits. This whole thing fits right up in here. So this is what I was doing. I was doing this one. It's still kind of loose in there. I got to tighten it down. Get these bolts out. Then we'll get it in there. Or put the gloves on. This thing is actually kind of heavy for what it is. And that's good. That's what you want. It's good and solid. The gear comes off. The pin comes out. Here's where your fingers get smashed. Smash. Smash the bubble wrap. It's a little chilly in here, so sorry for my sniffling. Plus I'm still coming off that head cold. The very first one of these I put in over there on the other side, they had painted it so much I had to kind of tap the pin down in it. So that's why the hammer's sitting here. I can right out the bottom. Okay, a little more. Yeah, this is, I haven't had one come out the bottom yet. This first. That's gonna be fun. we go. Okay. Wrestling it around. So get that fit in there. Let this down just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, these are some of my old truck gloves. Fingers all ripping out of them. I usually put them in the garage and use them in here until I get tired of them. But yeah, they get your fingers nasty, but you still get some protection, right? Some's better than none. Hopefully be able to get some power ran sometime. Now it's only like it is 220, but it's only like maximum 20 amps. So I have a breaker over there. I'm not sure, 20, 40, 60 amp breaker. I don't know. I think I'll have to do some more research on them, but I think I can run them both if I get a second, when we get a second one. I mean, it's not if, we'll get a second one, I would say. Unless we keep that one bay open. I kind of like to have it open because these take up a lot of room. Would be nice to have like an open bay still. But I'm thinking I can run 2 lifts off one breaker. So I'll have to read more into it. Talk to my electrician buddy, see if he has any input, what I could use, what I need. Usually 220 stuff is not that much more crazy, but I always like to consult my buddy Luke on my electrical stuff and see what he says. You know, if it's a little bit different, I'll shoot him a text later. Now you're probably wondering, like I didn't know what these were for. Like I was like, they were just in my way. Like even whenever I was standing it up and putting this in, they were just in my way. So I had them up here like that because I needed. These were down lower, and I've raised this thing up my hand, but pried it up actually. But these are locks. So when you get to, that way the arm won't slip out underneath the car. So, see, I've not been around lifts, so I really don't even know. But we're gonna learn this together. And I'm gonna tighten that up more, so. And this is stuff I'm sure once you use it a couple of times, you wanna go through and check everything. Make sure everything's good and tight. But I'll come through here and I'll tap these things with a hammer to make sure they're good and tight. Then I'll check them again after I use it a time or two. Because you know how stuff is. Stuff will come loose. It's just the way things are. If they come loose a lot, we put some Loctite on it. They won't come loose anymore. But Nathaniel and I were talking. We were trying to figure out what lift we wanted. We wanted either this, the plate on the bottom, or on top. We were afraid if we put it on top, it'd be too easy to run a car up to it and damage the car. So we opted for the one on the bottom. And this, I think this is about the biggest you can get with this on the bottom. I could be wrong. I mean, it's 10,000 pounds is the biggest that I've seen. But most anything bigger than that, they put the rail on top for more stability. But it's just the way it. I can't. I'm gonna hit that with a hammer out there, will I? All right. I don't know. It's good boring stuff here. Watching Nate beat on his tools improperly. Right? But that's what I've been working on. In between calls and everything else. I mean, we got other stuff we got to do, you know. Gotta run around and do stuff, eat. all right, there's that. So, that one I didn't lock in. So, these are the little pads. There we go. Okay. And they have, here's what we're looking at. Now they're threaded. And they have this flat spot right here, and there's a piece welded on those arms. And these just go up, go down. And these here will go in here. There's that metal that's on that flat spot. That one's not gonna fit. This is what I was talking about, where they painted it. They've got some junk right here, so I'll probably have to clean that up. Well, that went in there. This will raise it up. Say if you needed to go higher. So you have that little sleeve there versus them. So pretty cool. Okay. All right, well, there's that. So now, let's see, what else did it come with? Okay, come with a limit switch so where you could only take it up so high and it would click. And I think it may go on this side. Let's see. I'm not sure where it goes. It looks like it goes. Let's see, look on this one here. 4 holes, some 4 holes up there. 4 holes there. I bet you this, I'll have to look at it a little bit closer. I bet these are the screws. I bet it mounts up there, but how is it going to reach? You'd have to have a longer arm on that. So yeah, this is, I'll have to read the instructions again and see where this goes, because you get excited and maybe? No, because that would only give you so much lift there if it went in that little plastic hole right there. But yeah, I still need to tighten up my cables and stuff, because all of this come apart. It was all in pieces. So these were assembled. These were in here. But like all my cables, I put all that, and it's all down there underneath this. But yeah, I'll have to read the instructions to see where this thing goes. And it comes with these little trays. I didn't see them in the instruction manual, and I'm not really sure what they're for. I'll have to figure this part out too. It's probably something I needed to put in before I got this far, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see them in there, but I'll look again. I do not know. I do not know. But yeah, just come with them. And that thing, that's all I got left, and wire it. So, all right, well. Glad to bring you in here to check this out. This is your oil check on it. Yeah, I'm getting sidetracked, I know. I need to put more in it. I put 2 gallon in it, and I'll have to, everything's in metric, so it's like, I have to look it up on my phone to see how much like spacing is and stuff like that. So, and see how many gallons to liters and convert it. That's not really tough, but I just look it up. But all right, well, just want to bring in here real quick to kind of look at this and see what you think. Going forward with it, we are anxious to try it out. It's definitely been a project that time consuming. So, I mean, the worst part of it was, like I said, was drilling the holes. But once I got a new drill and a couple new step bits, or small bits to go down in there. This side went quick after that because I spent a long time over there. I had a long time in this side. Whenever I went bought the new drill and the bits, I got them knocked out really quick. So I had the old Milwaukee, that's the impact. I had the Milwaukee drill over here just singing on it, and I got it hot several times. So I may have ruined it. It still works. So, but yeah, I got hot a few times actually. But that thing there's a workhorse. Still works. So, oh, I had it on the one. But yeah, I had her hot a couple times. So, but all right, well, just want to jump in there and do this real quick. Hopefully the sound works. I don't have a mic hooked up. Hopefully you can hear me all right. If not, Brittany probably just won't use it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if she can just add this in somewhere or whatnot, but there it is. I didn't really get a whole lot. I wish I'd have got some more video putting it together, but I didn't even think about it. I was over here putting it together and it's like, well, I haven't had the camera on this. But all right, all right. All right, folks, I'll quit jabbering, get off here and try to figure out how I'm gonna wire it. How I'm gonna run my wire up there. Big stick maybe. But yeah, we gotta do that. And we have to find a place to put this. That was my Valentine's gift from Mindy to put in here on a wall. So stay tuned for that, for some dart championships, I'm sure. So stay tuned for that. But all right, folks, well, make sure to give a comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. Check out the merch that Brittany has. She has stickers and stuff. Maybe she can whip up something with a lift. I don't know. Now I'm just thinking outside the box, making more work for her. She's rolling her eyes at me now. But just thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We really do appreciate it. It's fun to sit here and make these videos of doing stuff like this, and I should have brought you in for more of it. I know, I do apologize. So I'll try to remember to do that more often, bring you guys in more. But yeah, that's what's been going on. But all right, everybody, well, everybody stay safe out there, and we'll catch you on the next one.